Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, we are
back. Around 8 years ago, I first came to Malaysia, and Damian also 8 years ago firstly came to Malaysia. We met in KLCC for a big meeting because I used to work in a travel agent company, and also Damian used to work in one travel agent company in Europe. And at that time, we met for kind of a big meeting, from all around the world. We discussed everything, we talk everything, we change business card, and this is actually how we first met. Maybe most of you, asking us how we met, because we are unique. I'm from Indonesia, red and white. Damian from Poland, white and red flag. So just upside down flag. So basically, yes, this is how we start.
And after all of these meetings, actually, we came here, down here, exactly sitting somewhere next to this tree, literally somewhere here, and we start, like our first date. So that's why we actually started today's video, especially in this place, opening somewhere here. Welcome Malaysia, we are back, because this is how our life started. All the monkeys, me and Winny, this started here, actually here. So today's video is all about the Kuala Lumpur and the brand new chapter, the Monkeys 2.0 or chapter 2. Also, many people thinking, as because we used to live in I used to live in Bali for the last 7-8 years. Winny is actually coming originally from Bali, and many people thinking as we met in Bali, as I came to Bali specially, and then we met and we get married. But actually everything started here in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia.
We are back. We are glad that we are back, and then now we start our second chapter from here. I can feel like this is the same smell like 8 years ago. Even though I see there are so many changes if I can compare with 8 years ago, and how is Kuala Lumpur now. It's so many changes, so convenient whenever you travel, with the LRT, with the MRT. It's so convenient. And then if I compare with Singapore, yes, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur is still much cheaper than Singapore. So after Singapore, we start the next country is Malaysia. Well, we are here basically for 3 weeks, and it doesn't mean that this will be our, last stop for our home. We still traveling, looking for the place, looking for the country where we call it as our second home.
By the way, so many people coming here to making pictures. Anyways, either we're gonna stay here for a year or 2, or we're gonna choose different country. No matter of what choice we're gonna have, because that's many circumstances around, Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur will always have a special place in our heart because of our story. That's how we started our life.
And this garden, we sit together. The moment when Damian talked very shy, like a cat, he told me that he likes me, and then the dating is started. Until now, 8 years we are together, and we continue our traveling, we continue our life together.
Then I come back to UK, Winny's come back to Bali, and after 6 months, about 6 months, I decide I'm gonna come back to Bali and I'm gonna live in Bali. I left everything what I have in my life in UK, my life, my job, all the items sold, and I come to Bali. We used to live about 7 years in Bali, then 5 years married already together, and now we are starting brand new life traveling together.
Honey, many people also ask us, what did you do before you start your YouTube channel?
So before I used to start the YouTube channel, actually me with you, with my wife and your family, we had a travel company in Bali. Actually, we were bringing, we were specialized with the Polish market. I'm originally from Poland, and we were bringing the Polish people to Bali and organizing all the holiday packages for them, like a travel company. Unfortunately, due to the, current circumstances, year 2020, pandemic and all of this stuff, we had to close down the company. But between that time, before it even started, I was already thinking about the YouTube channel. And then because of that, we decided to be a full-time content creator, full-time YouTubers. And here we go, almost 3 years later, we travel full-time. So That's life. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, and you never try, you never know. So basically that's our beautiful memories and our story. But I think that's it about our nostalgic talk on today's video. I'm hungry already.
Let's go to Bukit Bintang, actually the place where we also dating.
Actually, yes. Okay, I will see you on Bukit Bintang now. All right, we just met our lovely viewers, fans, however you call it, from Perth in Australia, Perth in Australia, in Kuala Lumpur. Can you imagine that? We just arrived yesterday.
And today, her birthday, actually, happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And don't be shy. She said just shy, I don't want to be on the YouTube. Don't worry, all is good. You see, it's not that hard.
You know, Alor Street is the center of street food in Kuala Lumpur area, right? But because Alor Street is a tourist spot, and of course the price is more pricey, that's why we just decide to go to Lot 10. And actually, Lot 10, I can see that so many locals there enjoying their food because there is a very nice food court down there.
And Sayang, look behind you, the crowd, how busy it is right now over here. This is unbelievable.
Whoa.
It's just Tuesday. Welcome to Lot 10. That's my favorite place to eating in Bukit Bintang. It's very nice food court. Well, kind of touristy place, but a very affordable places. And very nice selections of food everywhere around, and somewhere here is my favorite dish. I think I used to always eat here, these places, these things, braised, what I was eating usually, I think I was eating something here with the noodles, so I think I will go here again. Eventually we go for this one, and that's the prices in ringgits. Well, it's different menu, different prices when I was in June. Sayang, where do you wanna sit? On these tables here or next to the bar? Maybe next to the bar? Yeah, maybe next to the bar is actually nice. So that's our food. Mine is chicken with the sambal, noodles, soup, with tofu and eggs. Beautiful stuff. And Sayang have, what you have, Sayang?
Pork knuckle noodle, tofu, egg, pork knuckle, and then teh tarik.
Teh tarik, which is tea with milk. Very interesting stuff.
Yes.
And all of this stuff cost us 38 ringgits, which is about $8, maybe $9 American in the mall, in the Bukit Bintang tourist attraction, tourist center like.
So now we go to little bit to the northern part of this, food court. It's actually, this corner is specialized in the Penang food. Wow. I think that next time, because we stay here for about 3 weeks, next time probably we will go to Penang as well, guys. Wow, this also the chili crab. Wow, I think that last time we already ate the chili crab and the famous Wong Wok crab fried mee hoon. Wow, this one I think just like Singaporean food, if I'm not mistaken, because this one is like about crab and bee hoon. This one, as you see, Kim Lian Ki. So many the choices for the food. Oh my god, this is how they cook, the chef inside. Alright honey, I think that it's time to go out. The more I stroll around down there in Lot 10, the more I got a feeling like I want to taste all of the food.
So this is actually the way coming from, Bukit Bintang main junction up to Pavilion. Pavilion is over there. And well, I just want to tell you, as it's very, very, very busy today. It's just Tuesday. Sayang, one day you have to try this ice cream from the Turkish guy. He's so funny. I like to watching him, but not on this occasion maybe. I'm still full. Are you wanna have ice cream now or later maybe?
Later.
Okay.
One thing about Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, you also can find many different cuisine from all around the world.
Exactly. Okay, let's go now to Pavilion Mall. Well, nice mall in the city center. As you can see, it's very busy, and I think there's still Christmas vibe inside. This is probably the most busier junction in full entire Kuala Lumpur. This is the Pavilion in Bukit Bintang. Maybe it's not the biggest or the most popular mall in Kuala Lumpur. Actually, I think it's popular one. Maybe it's not the biggest, but it's very popular. Especially the traffic and the crowd here is the biggest in full entire city. No matter when you're gonna come here, especially if after sunset time like this one, it's just crowded and packed with people. As you can see, wow, so busy. You can find many interesting shops here, also the premium stuff. We're gonna get inside, of course, just right now. And well, it's the Pavilion suits also here with the huge screen displaying the ads. I just can imagine how expensive they are to display the ad. Imagine TheMonkeys is playing there. That will be cool, Sayang, huh? That will be cool. Yeah, but maybe not yet, maybe one day. And overall, the action of the city is like that. I wonder if there are some decorations still for Christmas. And well, that's the city center. Okay, let's go there now.
If Singapore has Orchard Road, Malaysia has a Bukit Bintang as the shopping mecca. You see how the people crossing the street? So packed of people. And surround me, you see there are so many luxury goods, luxury items here. So for those of you, this is another shopping mecca in Malaysia.
This is how it looks like when we are crossing the street here. Basically these people, all of them, they going to the mall or from the mall. Small street, but always crowded and always so much people everywhere around. Also this fountain is very nice, the same like it was when I was here last time in June. And well, very nice place. Let's get inside the mall. Alright guys, and this is the Pavilion Bukit Bintang Mall. This is where me and Winny used to, let's say, dating. Often. This is also very special mall for me. I mean, I like this mall in general, I like to stroll around, but also I bought to Winny, to my wife, engagement ring in this mall actually. But we're not making endorsement what and where, but I bought this. But also was very interesting. I mean, we used to like to strolling here around. Also, it's like, you know, central located. And on the first day when we are in Kuala Lumpur today, we just looking to going to the places where we used to going when we were still dating and knowing each other. So one was the KLCC, one was Pavilion Bukit Bintang, and in general Bukit Bintang area. But don't worry guys, on the next upcoming days we're gonna show you as many local areas of Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia as possible. But sometimes have to showing also the tourist spots. And this is one of them, actually very cool place. I really like it, and I know as many local Malaysians people also coming to this place.
So the thing about shopping mall, this is just like a part of the Asian daily life, you know. If you are not going to the street food, you can also chill in the shopping mall where the aircon like this. So yeah, enjoy.
And guys, aircon is very important in Southeast Asian countries. Come here and stay longer, you will go to the mall first thing. I really feel relaxed here, and you see big smile here because it's nice temperature here. I go outside, I'm melting like.
Yeah, and then one thing about the very clean toilet also inside the mall.
Oh, that's another thing, very important. Also cool thing about the mall here is that as on the bottom floor is open air actually, and there are so many bars when you can chill, and actually bars, not only restaurants, you can have a drink and enjoy. It's super cool actually, and everything is one location very close to the metro system and everything, Bukit Bintang. So, you know, everyone could find something for yourself. If you don't want to shop there and you are the man, let lady to go shopping like this one over here, and you can go to the bar enjoying your drink or your coffee, whatever you like.
Oh.
So I just met the street photographer and somebody gonna make a picture of us. So cool. For the Instagram private collection. Thank you, take care, good luck. So cool, yeah? Big city life, little bit different. Okay, and we are going to next location, and well, situation on the streets, wow, busy. And here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, there is the Avatar, because there is the new Avatar movie in the cinema. But this McDonald's and this junction is one of the most legendary in full entire Kuala Lumpur city. Also, this McDonald's, by the way, is the oldest McDonald's in Kuala Lumpur. Just interesting fact, it's very busy, but it's not as that busy like Pavilion. But well, busy enough to show you and to see how the busy life looks like in a big city. And this is probably one of the most epic shots from the Kuala Lumpur Bukit Bintang street, when you have a full crowds, LRT, which is the oldest actually train here. Everything is coming, and McDonald's and all of this. Super cool. like a big city life, and so many people coming here. Also, you can find so many street photographers. Not mention that as everybody who coming to Kuala Lumpur, they're making pictures over here. And there must be also Coca-Cola ads somewhere and Avatar, of course. And another thing, what you really have to do when you are in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, you have to cross this junction going into that direction. I know, sounds like just normal thing, but it's so hilarious and it's so actually cool experience. This is how you do when you are crossing the streets, people going every single destination. It's so cool, but it's not as busy as the Bukit Pavilion, actually, Pavilion Mall. And so many Malaysian flags, so you're not gonna miss it where you are. This is McDonald's, and often, including today, they have some live performances, like the live music like this one. Also so cool. Well, not everywhere you can find like this one, but here in Malaysia still, till now. So cool. Many spectators also. And this is always next to McDonald's, so you're never gonna miss this place. Here we go. If you are looking for the place where we had the lunch previously, this is this place, Lot 10. You're also not gonna miss it because all of this stuff is actually next to each other. One junction and over there is Pavilion. So I'm just letting you know where we are and where to do and where to go. Another street performances, this time on the guitars. 7-Eleven in the background, and it's already louder here. This is also the metro station. We are going now to show you a little bit of the Alor Street. Once again, where is the durian? What is gonna be? No, not today, yeah? Next time, but on the next occasion. But next to durians always is the street food. So this is Alor Street, guys. It's very busy over here, I'm gonna tell you. That's the first thing. And another thing, this is very tourist popular place for the street food in general, but unfortunately or fortunately with the tourist prices. So in general it's pretty expensive even for us here. Last time I was eating fish over there. You can watch my old video, and it was actually pretty expensive. I have to face you and be careful because so many people walking around. We're gonna show you a little bit around, because if you are tourists coming to Kuala Lumpur, most likely you're gonna land here for the street food.
In this Jalan Alo or Alo Street, you can find cuisines from different countries, many different countries, from Thailand, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, many different countries, or maybe Arab, something like that. Let's go, follow me, and let's see how hustle and bustle life here.
Yes, starting of course with durians. I always mention it, but for some reason, if you are in Singapore, in Malaysia, in Thailand, wherever you're entering the street, often they are durians. Not always, but often. And well, you can buy food, like Winny said, from all around the world, sit on the street. This street is walking street. Cars and bikes are not allowed, at least at night time. During daytime, yes, but at daytime there is no street foods. Most of the street foods in Asia, especially in Southeast Asia, they actually open usually around 6 or 7 afternoon, because it's so hot. Nobody actually, during daytime at 12 o'clock, you couldn't actually sit like this, people, and enjoy the food, because you will be like melted. It's literally very hot. So that's in Asia, that's how does it work. If you're looking for street food, that's usually dinner time. If you're looking for the lunchtime, most likely food courts are better option for you in the malls, because aircon inside. And this all, actually all of this makes sense what we today talking about. And as you can see, it's very, very busy. Other YouTubers over there, that's also cool, or maybe only picture. Pretty busy. I was here last time in June, to be honest, and wasn't busy like today. But even if you see the bananas here and whatever it is here, it's just simply more expensive than anywhere elsewhere in Kuala Lumpur. If we are talking about the street food, of course, the restaurants and the malls can be, actually malls maybe not, but the restaurants definitely will be more expensive. But this is definitely just the, street food. So we're gonna show you in our next 3 weeks different food courts, different street food areas, because there are plenty around. And we have a person now who's gonna demonstrate all the food, because you really love the eating, right?
Yeah.
But here is just simply not for us, especially as we already, especially I've been in Malaysia a few times, so I don't wanna eat in the very tourist place again. But if you really would like to see, I made a video in June. You can find in the engine search Alor Street, Malaysia, and you can watch it. As you can see, street performances all the time. And well, in this particular corner next to the actually seafood restaurant is super busy, as it's very hard actually to walk.
This area is also famous for the seafood center, but again, because there are so many tourists coming, the price will be slightly more expensive than any other places. You see, when I stand here for maybe for 5 seconds, right, like this, I can spot 50 different nationalities are here eating in the Alor Street. Alright guys, so I think that's all our video today. The first day we are in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur, and how our love story basically. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye.
And guys, if you have a second, don't forget to follow us on Instagram so you can see what we are doing one day before it's published on the YouTube. Highly recommended.
The Monkeys YouTube.